Hey guys, welcome back to my another video. I came back with another CSS tricks and tips videos, and in this video, I'm gonna show you how we can create this web dot effect. As you guys see in the screen, it does the web, but it's the circle, and it's really doing really nice effect. And we can use this for loaders, or we can use this for yeah, basically we will use for loaders, or you guys can use for anyone just to play around with. You guys can play around with. But in this video, I'm going to show you guys how we can build this. Okay, so let's begin with this video. I already created this project, which I have it here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new file on another folder here, and it's a brand new HTML file. So now I'm going to show you. I'm going to run this first. So I have run that already, and let's run that in localhost 5500, which I do have that. So let me go to CSS project, and this is my web dot effect right here. So I don't have anything at this time. It's a empty file, so I'll just create as a web dot effect. Okay, so now let me do as a div, as a container. Let me create as another div for a loader, which I want. And now I want to create a dot. This is exactly the same one if you guys seen my previous video for a wave effect, which I created, where I have created a multiple of the div element inside the loader. And basically it's the same thing. I need to create a multiple div element inside the loader here. And this is just how many circle or dot that you need for this loader. I will need a 5, so I'll just put this as a 5 here. Okay. So now I will create a style here, and of course I can create another file here, or I'm gonna create it here because it's not that much of the CSS code I need to write it here. So the first thing what I'm gonna do is, of course, I'm gonna do a padding margin to 0 and box sizing is 0. Sorry, border box. So I don't want any of the padding and margin in my body. So then the next is I need to write a couple of the style for this container, which I have it here. So I want to put it in the middle of the screen. So I'll use a display as a flags, and justify content as a center. Okay, so it will bring this I will first write something here, so it will bring here in the center right here. So now let me give some the height as well. So 100 viewport height, and width, so 100 viewport width. So it will cover all my screen height and width. That's all it does, this height and width. Okay. So now I want to put it in the middle. So I want to make as a vertically center as well. So I'll just use the align item is a center. So now it comes in the middle of it, which is good, which is I need. So now let me write the CSS for the loader. Okay, this is what I need to write it down. So for a loader, inside each and every of the div, I'll need a width to be, let me do it as a 50 pixel, and the height to be at 30 pixels. I think I need to do a 30. 50 is too big, I think. Let me see. So now I need to create as a border color, background color as well, so I can see what's really going on. Let me pick this. Let me pick that, and I'll put it here. So now let me see how can I see? Oh, it looks like this. Okay, so now let me do as a loader again, and let me do as a class here as just a display flex. Okay, so now I need couple of the margin here because each and every of the div is stick together. I want tell to separate it. Go. Okay, just separate it, guys. Okay, now it's separated. Perfect. It's separated now. It's not in circle, so I need to make a circle. So it's pretty straightforward to make a circle. We just need to do a border radius to 50%. That's all. It will circle right here. My circle is ready. Now I just need to put the animations here. That's all. Okay, so now it's time for animation, guys. For a CSS, yep, I will use a keyframe, and I will use as a wave dot effect. Let me do it as dot effect. Okay. So in the web dot effect on 0%, I want the animation, which is a transform. I want the translate y to 0. Okay. So on 25%, I want this to move a little bit up, maybe 90 pixel up, okay? And on 100%, I mean, you guys can play around with this animations percent. how it comes with, but I will use this one for that effect which I showed you before. I will use as the translate white to 0%. Now I want to use this animation here, so I'll just use as animations web dot effect, and just need to provide here how many seconds. I just need 1 second to do it. That's all. And I want a linear, and I want to do infinite time. That's it. So now it comes like this. Pretty nice, very nice. But we want each and every of this div to move little delay, do little delay of the animations, right? We don't want to move each and every time at the same time, so it looks like this, but we want to move this one first, and this one, and this one. So how we do it? The first thing we need to specify which div we are in, and if we know that which div we are in, we can put the animation delay effect on that. Okay, so how we know it? I'm gonna use a style here, and I'm gonna use a variable again. Here, I mean, again means I used a variable on the previous, the linear, not the in the wave effect as well, but I will use a variable here again. So in a variable, let me do as a dash, sorry, one I. Let me create as I as a one here. So now I'm going to create exact same thing for the all of it. And let me do as 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now I do have the variable for each and everything. So I just need to put the delay effect here. So what I'm gonna do is let me do as animation here. Let me do as a delay. So in animation delay, let me do how many? Oh yeah, I need to use a calc, which is one of the function that comes with the CSS. So I'll just use a calc to calculate my variable, which I'm getting here, and I'm gonna make this as 0.01 second again. So if I do it, so now, oh sorry, 0.1 second, I guess. So if I do it, it comes like this. See, nice, pretty nice, right? It comes like this. So instead of this, I'll just use as a 50 here instead of 100. So it's stop a little bit. And after 1 second, I'll just use a 2 second here as well. So it comes like this. See? I mean, you guys can play around with this time here, right? 1 second times 2 seconds, and also the percentage here. But the animation which I showed before, I used the 2 seconds. So each and every of 2 seconds, it does the animations here. And I use the opacity here as well, just to see the opacity of this dot here, circle. I use opacity 0, right? And when I reach here, then I'll use as opacity to 1, like this. Or maybe I use opacity, forget I forgot, 0.5, I guess. Would I use? Yep, 0.5. If you want to move a little bit over than this, then you can make it as 120. So it goes a little bit up more than this. See, right? I mean, you guys can play around with this. There are multiple ways to do it. It's not need to be exact same like this, but this is how we can build a web dot effect, guys, and it's pretty straightforward. And I'm gonna put this code inside my video. And please, if you guys like this video, please do subscribe and like my channel. And that's all for this videos, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.